When you work at a public school, you're a part of the community. So when Superstorm Sandy hit, the school employees jumped right in to help. We had known it was coming from the news, of course, and with the school being designated one of the shelters, our guys got here Saturday and started meeting with the Red Cross officials and setting up, getting things straight. And Sunday they started unloading supplies, and we started receiving refugees from Atlantic City on Sunday night.
My boss called me and said it was opening for a shelter, and we need you to come open your cafeteria up, and whoever we can get to come with you. I called a few people, brought my daughter, and then we ended up here.
It was pretty chaotic at first when people started showing up, because they didn't know what to expect. Some people haven't been through this before, so they didn't know what possessions to bring with them. A lot of people didn't have their medicines with them, so it was pretty chaotic at first.
We saw buses pulling up and their belongings in a paper bag. It was heartbreaking, was what it was.
We had a whole senior citizens complex come in, so we wheeled a lot of them in on rolling chairs because they didn't have enough wheelchairs yet. We fed them, we helped them bed down, we set up all the beds and cots, and we helped distribute all the blankets and pillows and stuff like that. Just kind of, took care of them. It was kind of like, that they were, you were taking care of family members. Like you had a big Thanksgiving dinner and you had 200 people over all of a sudden,
They say come help people, and that's what you do, you come help people.
The whole entire support staff jumped in. The kitchen was the hub of activity, so to speak. That's where all the supplies came in, that's where we fed everybody. And everybody pitched in. We had on the serving line, you had cooks, mechanics, groundskeepers.
There were a few teachers' aides that came in. What can I do? Teachers, kids that actually went to the schools, they had their parents bring them in, even if it was for a day or a few hours. Wherever we needed to be, serving on the line, even the security guards that were here. If there was a spot open, they jumped right in and they helped out. And
then when it come time to clean the building, you had the same thing. You had cafeteria workers helping out the custodians and classroom assistants. So there was none of this, it's not my job, it needs to be done, let's get it done.
After the days went by and the word got out and people seen what we were doing, then more and more came in and helped and volunteered.
I think we work well as a team, and I think we do things together when it needs to be done. And I know there's a lot of those people that will never forget us and never forget the experience they went through.